Alert, alert. This is not a drill. Amanda Nunes is coming back. Repeat, Amanda Nunes is coming back. Nunes vs. Pena 3 just might be happening sooner than we think. It just might be Pena's first title defense. And here's why. Let me show you. Remember when Pena called her out for the trilogy? Now look at Amanda Nunes in her story. Look at her dancing. And she tags Dana White. Yeah, she's definitely responding to Juliana Pena's call out right there. Look at her energy. She's definitely coming back. I don't want to have the volume up because I don't know, I don't want to get copyrighted for like the music, so I'm going to keep it muted. I mean, just look at her. Does that look like someone who's going to stay retired? Plus, on Twitter, she responded with a wink emoji and a lioness emoji. Like, dog, it's happening, bro. And look at this, too. I don't think I can hold this on the. Yeah, I can't hold it on the screen. Shoot. Let me just. Is there a way I could just like hold this still? Okay, there. So I froze that in or that story. And look, this she reposted a post saying, fights to making the women's bantamweight division, making women's bantamweight great again. This guy suggested Nunes comes back and faces the winner of Pena Harrison. And Nunes, the reason why she reposted this is because she agrees. Meaning, she's going to come back and fight the winner of Harrison Pena. But honestly, here's why I think that may not happen. Why she may fight Pena straight away, and Harrison may fight the winner of Nunes Pena 3. Because, let me close this now. Let's take a look through MMA Junkie right now. Okay, so look what Kayla Harrison had to say. I don't like making excuses, but I had to go to the hospital like the week before the fight. I was like peeing blood. Ew. I'm not going to read that part. You guys can read it off the screen, but this is a key point here that I want to get to. Kayla Harrison said, I need to take a little bit of time off just because of the weight cut and the process that it is for my body. I'm not built for. I'm just not built to weigh in 135 pounds. Anytime I get under 150, it's not pleasant. Yeah, does that sound like someone who can make championship weight to you? She's never weighed under 136 pounds her entire UFC career, which has only been 2 fights in like 6 months. Does that look like someone who's ready to make championship weight and saying she needs time off to recover from the weight cut? I mean, it depends on how long she wants off and how long Juliana is willing to wait to turn around and defend her belt. But Pena might get her wish. Like, if Pena's coming back in April and let's say Kayla needs more time, Amanda Nunes Juliana Pena 3 could be happening in the first Q of 2025. And that's the fight both want. I think Nunes wants it. That's why she was dancing and tagging Dana White. So I think Nunes Pena 3, maybe the next fight, which is good news for Pena, bad news for DJC, which, oh, wrong one. Where's the other page I was on? Oh, this one. Okay, yeah, I'll get to that Pena Pennington stats. I'll get to that one a little later. Hold on. Let me just move my screen here in the center so you can see both their faces. All right. Me personally, I don't want to see the third fight, at least not now. I will be down for a part 3 if Juliana can defend her title against Kayla. Or, if Kayla beats Juliana, then, make it happen. Make Nunes Harrison. But, okay, look, Juliana just got her belt back, okay? I am happy that she just got her title back. The last thing I want as a fan is to relive that nightmare that I had to suffer through in 2022. The last thing I want is for Amanda to come back, take it all again. Because if she does come back, and that is Pena's first defense, it's going to be the same result. Nunes will beat Juliana Pena again. I hate to say it. I love Juliana Pena. I would want her to win. But we've seen the outcome of Valentina Grasso 3. And we saw what Nunes did in that last fight. I think Nunes is the better fighter of the two. She's more skilled. She already had Pena's style figured out in the second fight. She already knows what she needs to do to win the trilogy. And there's just more ways an all-time great like Amanda can adjust. Whereas Pena, yeah, she might come back a bit more patient, but she can only improve her striking so much. It's never going to be on the level of Amanda Nunes. Amanda hits too hard, and this time around, I don't think Juliana Pena's chin is going to... I don't think her chin is what it once was, honestly. If you're getting dropped by Rocky, pillow-fisted Raquel Pennington, what do you think Amanda Nunes is going to do? Someone who hits like a dude. I don't think Pena is going to be able to walk through the punches of Amanda Nunes like the first fight. Um, I think Amanda, if they fight again, Amanda's more likely to knock her out. She dropped her several times, in that second fight. And I think this time, if she drops her, when she drops her, if they fight again, I think Nunes is going to really go for it and actually get a ground and pound finish. She might knock her out with the next follow-up shot. I could really see it. And honestly, I think every time she fights Amanda, a piece of her gets taken away that I don't think she'll ever get back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see this fight because Pena's too tough for her own good. And every time she fights Amanda, there's brain damage involved. And as a Pena fan, I don't want to see her go through that kind of damage again. I don't want to see her go through that kind of punishment again. Because if they fight a third time, Nunes is going to destroy her, and Juliana may not be the same again. And I don't think her chin is all there anymore. I'm sorry. If her and Rocky would have fought 3 years ago, there's no way Raquel Pennington's dropping Juliana Pena, even if she's complacent and losing focus or closing her eyes. How do you explain Raquel Pennington, who's never had a knockdown her entire UFC career, knocking down Juliana Pena? That's just not a good look. Nunes is just so much better everywhere. Better on the feet, better grappler, physically stronger. She can take her down pretty much whenever she wants. Juliana does not have the greatest takedown defense. But I mean, who knows? Maybe Nunes might be washed upon her return, but 2 years would that'd be like the longest layoff of Pena's career, of course, or Nunes' career, but even then, I don't want to get too confident in Nunes coming back washed up, because how many all-time greats have we seen come out of retirement and still look good and still win? Look at George St. Pierre. 4 years off, came back, won the middleweight title off Bisping. John Jones came out of a 3-year retirement and became the heavyweight champion, even in his worst form against, on paper, the toughest opponent in Cyril Gane. So if Amanda Nunes starts training what she is and gets back into fight shape, I expect the most dangerous version of Amanda Nunes, okay? I think this is a horrible fight for Juliana, and I just don't want to see it for her first defense. Like I said, if she can get at least one defense out of the way, if she can establish her aura by beating Kayla Harrison, who's supposed to beat her and is this terrible, impossible matchup for her, then I want to see that third fight with Nunes. And that might up my confidence in her beating Amanda Nunes, because, quite frankly, I do favor Harrison to beat Nunes. And I don't want to say there's no way... I don't want to say there's no way Pena could win a third fight with Amanda. She beat her before. It's possible she could win again, but it just feels too unlikely. The shock factor's not going to be there. Like I said, Nunes is the more skillful fighter. She's got more ways she can adjust and adapt. Higher fight IQ. And also, again, physicality, better wrestling. The only woman who Juliana can't really out-wrestle. And she can't stop her takedowns. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just praying that we just get the Kayla Harrison fight over with first. Or, I don't know. I mean, if they need to do this trilogy right now, so be it. But I pray that Pena could somehow get this one back. But it just feels unlikely. But this is the fight that I think will be next. But it would be better for Nunes just to wait a little bit longer. Hopefully, Kayla Harrison doesn't need too much time off. Let's say 6 months. Pena can wait 6 months. They could do Harrison Pena April. and then the winner of this could fight Amanda Nunes in like November next year, or maybe even July is pushing it. Both of them are going to take time off after their next fight because neither are overly active. So I expect the winner of Kayla Pena to fight again very end of the year. Surely Amanda can wait till then. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is Nunes Pena 3 a good idea? Can Pena somehow win this third fight? I might go more in depth on a trilogy in like another video. I might even go live soon and talk about it. Are you guys excited to see Amanda come back? I mean, me personally, I kind of am, but at the same time, if she comes back, women's bantamweight's just gonna go stale again. I feel like the division just needs to develop. It needs to grow. It needs a chance to improve. And Amanda coming back and dominating would just hurt the division. But yeah, like and subscribe, and peace out.